D straight away, thought about the three. They'll reset, 9 to shoot. Davis has Carter on his back, fading away. And just about the first thing that hasn't gone his way tonight.
Yeah, he missed out with Spiro, but I didn't like that possession. I think for him, is just keep backing down the smaller player. Chris Paul is getting frustrated right now.
Paul had a testy exchange with Taj Gibson, who was called for a flagrant on the other night. Here's Šarić. Left-handed floater attempt won't go, but he's fouled. Paul also got into it a little bit with Tom Thibodeau at the end of that game against the Knicks, and then really catapulted his game. He always seems to thrive on physicality, guys jawing at each other. Just turned 36 on Thursday night, doing things, Smitty, you're not supposed to do at the age of 36.
I'm glad you brought that up, Spiro. I got into it with Taj Gibson, and then you see his stats, the way he played afterwards. He went bucket after bucket after bucket after assist, and he finished that game for the Phoenix Suns. And pretty much his entire career, he's going to be a little feisty. That's when you know Chris Paul is into the game and is playing at a high level.
Smitty apparently too feisty as CP3 is just hit with a technical. So Anthony Davis, now 16 points. Yeah, he didn't appreciate Marc Gasol kind of stumbling over him there. No foul was called. And he let official Natalie Sego know about it. And the Lakers lead back to a dozen.
He also thought he got fouled in that last layup. So 2 frustrating plays for Chris Paul.
It's the NBA play-in tournament. 8 teams, 6 games, the Final 4 spot. The NBA play-in tournament. Win the game.
Talen Horton-Tucker checks back in for Frank Vogel and the Lakers. Horton-Tucker out the last 2 games, that calf injury. Lakers hoping to slowly and surely get healthy. LeBron James still day-to-day, according to Frank Vogel. Our chat with him pre-game, re-aggravating that high right ankle sprain. And that seems to be the priority, of course, more than anything else. Just get LeBron right. Tuesday or Wednesday, according to reports, still seems like a distinct possibility. If he returns one of those nights, Smitty, that'll give him 3, maybe 4 games before the start of the playoffs, and you'd think that that would be enough for LeBron to get ready.
You know, Spiro, it has to be. I mean, there's only 3 or 4 games left, and I think that gives him some time, but I think the chemistry right now, him and Anthony Davis and guys have been there, but I think for him is being able to play with Andre Drummond. Hopefully they'll get a chance to get Dennis Schroeder back for a game or 2 before they start to play in or the playoffs. So I think for the Los Angeles Lakers, just getting these guys back, practices, get on the floor. And obviously they know they have the talent, but in a scenario of a 1-game situation, that changes everything when you start talking about favorites.
Yeah, Dennis Schroeder, according to what Vogel told us, best case scenario for him would be to return for that second to last regular season game against the Pacers. But his absence has really compounded things. His ball handling, everything he brings his team on the break. Corner 3 from Šarić won't go. Fighting for the rebound. We excited. It's Davis for the Lakers.
Look at this guy, 6'10", 6'11". Been able to hammer basketball, and he is into this game. He's putting his hand up. He's asking for it. And if I'm at the Los Angeles Lakers, I'm getting him touches after touches because good things are happening.
You see the 3-point shooting. Here is Booker. Can he get his offensive game going? Šarić. Shot clock at 6. This is Bridges, finds his spot, and it pops off.
Well, the Phoenix Suns, they've been down as much as 16. The Spiro I'm looking at right now, beautiful move by THT, but I'm looking at the Phoenix Suns. They're a couple possessions of finding rhythm. Lakers have to be careful, even though they're on 13 right now.
Now, we've seen the Suns get cooking in a hurry. There's Talen Horton-Tucker getting his offensive game going.
What you love about him is you look the way he plays and his size, and he's just 20 years old. He's starting to round out into one of those NBA players that can score, and I think it's been great right now, Spiro, that he's playing that point guard position. Whenever you get a chance to have to play that point guard position as a scorer, it changes your mindset about the game of basketball. It puts you in a situation and a mindset of being able to see the floor and then slow down with the basketball.
So LeBron James back on the Lakers bench,
Coaching.
yet not being on the bench the last couple of games. That was a little bit of a story around the Lakers. Frank Vogel always appreciates any coaching advice LeBron could give him as AD continues what has been a sensational opening half.
It has 7 for 12, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. He has 5 rebounds, a block shot, and he's been active and assertive.
Harold making Matthews trying to draw the charge on Ayton, no call. And Phoenix cuts into the Lakers lead with Kaminsky.
It's going to be huge these last 3 minutes. How both teams finish this half.
Suns have taken the first 2 meetings against the Lakers this season. Going for the season sweep. KCP knocks down a corner 3.
Well, I think the hockey assist by Marc Gasol. The ball was swung to him from the double team of Anthony Davis, but he put the pass picture perfect to get the skip pass to the corner. Give Marc Gasol a lot of credit on that play.
Devin Booker down the paint, knocked out of bounds underneath by the Lakers, as the Suns will inbound with 10 to shoot when we come back. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with his second triple of the night.